Hi, welcome to MentoMind. What you see by default is the admin view. So in MentoMind, we have three different views depending upon what kind of access you have. So in the admin view, the admin does all the administrator work. For example, adding students, adding teachers or tutors, adding classes, managing the licenses, and also organization level settings. So let's look what are those organization level settings. So I click on the organization profile. So there are various settings like, do you want to show practice tests to students so that the practice tests are available by default to the students and they can take on their own? Or if you turn it off, then you will have to assign the practice test to students. There are various things like assignment reminders to students. Do you want to send assignment reminders to parent? Any restriction on how many times a student can take the test? Whether you want to allow the student to change their accommodation time. If you don't want the AI insights or AI chatbot available to your students, you can turn them off from here. You can turn on live chat between the student and teacher. Then there are some other settings like what kind of diagnostic test that you want to assign to the student when they get started. And then also lastly, whether you want to automate homework assignments or next steps for the student. So say a student takes an initial diagnostic test, do you want to automate the next steps for that student? In that case, the platform understands where the student is struggling and assign relevant next homework assignment to the student. If you keep it off, then it's the tutor's responsibility to assign homework. So this is the organization profile. Then you have the licensing. This is where you buy licenses, and right now obviously you can only see the SAT licenses, but then if you add more courses through the available courses option, you will see licenses for different courses and you can buy them and assign to your students. So if you simply click on buy, you can choose what kind of duration you are looking for: 3 months, 6 months, 1 year license. On all classes, you can add a class and then you can assign students to that class. So for example, I can say class can be summer boot camp. You can assign it to a tutor and then you can leave any notes there. Similarly, you can add teachers or tutors. So by default, when you signed up as an admin, you already have your account created, but you can add additional tutors. Put their name, email, or phone number. Remember, they need to use their email or phone to get the secure code. So there is no password. So you put the proper email, then you assign the license to the tutor, and then you add that tutor. You can add students to this view. So now students can be added by two different ways. One is you explicitly adding a student from here. The other is to add student by inviting them to the platform. So you can share your unique link. If you have a white label, a URL, you can share it with the students and students can then sign up on your landing page. And remember, on the landing page, the courses that you have added to your account get visible and students choose what courses they're preparing for and then they sign up. But if you are adding a student from here, you can simply just say add student, put their name, email, or phone number, and then you can enroll them into the courses. So right now you only have the SAT, but you can have SAT, ACT, or any other course that you have added to your account, and they're going to be available here. Then you have the parent information. The parent information is important because the parents receive all the test reports automatically. They also get reminded if a student is missing their homework, all that. Now, one thing I also wanted to add here, that if once you enroll a student to a course, then you can assign a proper license to that student. Now remember, the diagnostic test is free in every course. So if a student is only taking a free diagnostic test, you don't need to assign a license to that student. Once they sign up for your services, you go ahead and assign that license. And then lastly, you can see the automate assignment option. So there is an assignment at the account level, and then also at the individual student level, you can turn off and on for the student. So this is how you do the administrative side of things from this admin view. In addition to the admin dashboard, you also have access to the course that you have added. And what that means is you can manage that course by adding your own content into that course. So for example, for the SAT, when you click on it, you can see everything about what kind of topics and categories are there and what are all the practice questions currently available in the system, all the practice tests, the learning library, which is all the learning material. But if you want, you can upload your own, and obviously this is going to be available only to your students. So any material that you upload into the platform, it's going to be only available to your students. So by managing the course means you are adding, updating content for your own students. So this is all about the admin view. That's it from my side today. Thank you.